Okay, in this lot I have some assorted trains, mostly O Gauge trains. I would grade the majority of them in fairly good condition. They at least go back to the 80s, if not longer. This is cast iron, so it's not going to work on any track. This is a cast iron car right here. I have, I guess it's a yard card. It's a Lionel line 3927, and the top part comes off. I don't know. It looks like it's supposed to be held down. The top part comes off, and the front end's kind of mangled up a little bit, so it's not in the greatest shape. This tender here is separated from the bottom, so it's held on there about halfway. Here's another yard card here. It's the Lionel 50. Here's a coal car here. This part will dump. This part will dump whatever's in it. This piece is broken, so it'll have to be reattached. This piece is broken off. I suppose this piece, when it flips over, this piece comes open, so you'll have to hinge that back up and replace it. Here is a Lionel Rapid Transit number 60. This is a number 60, and this is, top's a little loose, but for the most part it's a pretty solid piece. I don't know the working conditions of any of these items. I don't know. I have any way of testing them. That's not turning. So this wheel turns, this one doesn't. I don't know if it's supposed to or not. But this is the Lionel Rapid Transit number 60 here. Here's a milk car here. Suppose this guy rotates out. It looks like there's a door missing here, and there's a flap here. And I don't know if there's, yeah, it looks like this is broken off. Here's, I believe, don't put me in the test. Is this an S gauge? I have no idea. Made in Yugoslavia, Lee Valley. Some of the railings broke off. Working conditions, I don't know. Don't know the working conditions of that. Here's three pieces here. Here's three pieces here. This is definitely a vintage piece here. This is a NKP 2700. Some of these pieces are bent up. They can be bent back in place pretty easy. Here's a bottom part missing whatever went on the top. I don't know what goes on there. Here's another part missing here, so don't know what goes on there either. Back here I have three light towers. This one has the wiring. As far as working conditions, I do not know, but the insulation on that wire doesn't look safe either. That's that cloth type material, so it's probably from the 50s. I would suspect that's from the 50s. Here's a number 7 tower here. There's a number 7 tower here. It has one wire running out to the bottom. And here's a tower here. This is plastic. The other two are metal. This one's plastic. There's a wire running to it there. Look at this other one. I also have three transformers here. We have an American Flyer here. As far as working conditions, I do not know. You know, the working conditions, this is a hobby transformer, model number 4949, 10 watt, 16 volt. Here's looks brand new. This is brand new in the box. Micro gauge train, a hobby transformer, 115 volts, 10 watts. It's the input 115. Output is 10 watts, 16 volts DC, 18 volts AC. Selector there, everything works fine. This should be able to plug in and run just fine. There's a couple more items here that are just they're not in good condition, but I'm going to include them anyway. Here's one locomotive here that's missing some parts. So it's 4272. Not sure what line it is. 4272. And S gauge, I suspect. I don't know. S gauge, I suspect. And here's one that just not good at all. Not good at all. I'm going to include that one anyway. I believe that's an HO gauge. This is not in good condition, but it's going with the deal. Throwing it in for free. Here's one that's missing its top, and here's another. I guess it looks like a HO gauge. Just get a close up to her once again. There's the cast iron. There's the Lionelville Rapid Transit. There's the yard cars. There's the milk car. The yard car. The tender. There's the tender. Keep in mind that tender comes apart. There are the 3 flatbeds, or at least they're made into flatbeds. There's the 3 towers in the back. These items are for sale at www.mesovirtualsales.com for $125. I am willing to accept the best offer.